Yeah, it's our first time, to be in the cup final of Nedbank Cup, and our preparation has been going well. We've been in the bubble for more than a month now, but the preparation has been going well, and we are looking forward to the game. We know that it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be a very, very difficult game, but we strongly believe that with the team that we have and the squad that we have and the preparation that we've been going through, we've got a chance, to do well in the cup final come on Saturday. So we are looking forward to the game, and we hope that everything goes according to our plan.
John, obviously it's a big game for your team this weekend, but one of your players, Wandi, it might be his last game for Celtic. How big is this going to be for Wandi, and how much are you going to miss Wandi going forward, not having him in the defense?
I'm not sure about Wandi playing the last game. As I know that his contract has come to an end, but we have always engaged also with the management to make sure that they start the negotiations with his manager. So as far as I'm concerned, Wandi, I spoke to him. Wandi is still happy at Celtic, and Wandi is still looking forward, to the coming season, unless anything else happens, between now and then.
Yes, coach. What is the approach? What is the approach on Saturday?
We can't tell the approach now, because now we're exposing ourselves. What I can tell you that we are ready for the game. The preparation has been going well. We're looking forward to the game. We'll be able to compete. We'll give our best, to make sure that we do well, at the end of Saturday night. So the approach, I can't say about approach, because it's something that you will see how we're going to approach the game on that day of the game.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, everyone. Coach, in your last game, you were without the services of 3 key players in the form of Mabena, Mahashe, and Chabalala. You obviously have them back for the final now. How important are they to your cause if you are to come out victorious on Saturday?
Yeah, we're happy that Mabena, the captain of the team, Justice, one of the influential player, and Mahash, also the influential player, that they have come back. Remember, they were suspended. Now they are back and available for selection. So we are happy, to have those 3. They are very, very important in our team, and we're just so happy that we have them, and we just hope that nothing happened between now and Saturday. Anything can happen. The injuries and other things that can always disturb the plan. But we're happy to have them.
Thank you, Fatu. Coach, for some of your players, this will be the first time they are playing in a cup final. In terms of motivation, how will you approach this game? Thank you.
For those that will be, their first time to play in the cup final, already it's a motivation on its own. For you to be in the finals, you must be happy. You must be excited. And again, what we normally do is to make sure that they don't put themselves under pressure. Again, there's an excitement, but we always make sure that they should not be too excited, because at the end of the day, you find that you go to the game because you are too excited. There's so many things that you want to do, and you end up not doing the right thing. So what we have tried to do is to make sure that we tell them that it's just like any other game. The only difference that it's a cup final, that that after the game there's something that you have to win. So we try not to put pressure on them, and try also make sure that they don't like I said, they don't get too excited. They must not have fear. Of course, the fear will always be there in any other game. It doesn't matter whether it's a final or what. As long as you are a footballer, whenever you go to the game, there will be time whereby you put attention. But after a few touches, you find that you're okay. So yeah, the motivation, it's a motivation on its own. And again, we just say, no, don't play the game before Saturday. Just focus on the preparation so that, we are ready for the game. Then on Saturday, give the best, give the best that we can.
Hi, Coach. Chad from Kickoff. You guys obviously going to this final, having already booked your spots in next season's CAF Confederations Cup. What does that mean for you personally? And then secondly, the club's obviously been under financial strain for the last few seasons. How much of a boost will winning this 7 million be for the club, and I mean for the players who I'm sure will be looking to get some sort of bonus as well?
Yeah, it's we're happy that we'll be representing South Africa in CAF games, and it's the opportunity for so many of the players, for exposure. It'll be good for the team, going out and represent the country. When it comes to financial problem or financial stuff, we strongly believe that the management are aware of the situation now, and they have to dig deep and make sure that everything is, goes according to plan.
I think maybe you were still the team manager back then. The last time you met Sundowns in the final. Yes. In
Devon.
In Devon, yes, 2012. I remember that game very well. That's the game where you won and Neskens was fired after that game. And it's interestingly is the game which then brought this monster that we've created of Pitso Mosimane. Looking back to that final, what can you say about that final? And maybe also the journey your counterpart, Pitso Mosimane, has had since assuming duties after that final?
I think, to be honest, Coach Pitso has done well, has taken the team, Sundowns to another level. You can see that, they've represented us well whenever they go out of the country. So, it's a team that has been playing well, and the team that have done a lot. They have won so many things. So, to be honest, Coach Pitso have done well, and, it's good, to see one of the black coach doing well, on a bigger stage. So I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him that he has done well. Coming to 2012, that was Telkom Cup, and this one is the Nedbank Cup. It's a different ball game. This is a cup that we have never won before. We have never been in the final before. It's our first time to be in the final of this cup, so we're looking forward to it. We are very hungry for this cup. We strongly believe that it will be good for us, to do well, to win this cup, so that as the first time, to be in the cup final, it will be also good for us to win it, and for ourselves and for the supporters as well.
You are one of the only team who have not lost a match in the bio bubble, although you have many draws. The bio bubble seems a happy hunting ground for you. What have you done right in the bubble?
I think what we have done is to make sure that we take one game at a time, and don't think about the next game before you play the other one. So we have also, again, being more as a team. The boys have been working very, very hard, at training. It has never been easy, being in the bubble and play games. But you see, we have tried and make sure that our boys mentally are strong, and that has proved, to be good to us, and it has helped us, to make sure that we finished, we managed to finish at top 8. So like I said, that it's been difficult to be in the bubble, but you see, mentally, we have tried our best to make sure that our players are strong, and they have been strong, throughout, and that's why we have managed to achieve that.
You obviously had to stay a week longer than other clubs. Was there any mental preparation, or has there been any sort of preparation for that, knowing that others are going home and your players and you and your players have had to stay for a week longer?
Look, before we came in the bubble, we knew that we had a semi-final game to play, and our plan was to play 9 games. That's 7 games of the league, plus 2 games of cup games. That's semi-finals and the finals. So mentally already, you know, we prepared our players before we came into the bubble that, you know, it might happen that we are the first to come in the bubble, to get in the bubble, but we might be also the last to, you know, to go out of the bubble. And exactly like the way we prepared, that's how it has been happening, and it happened like that. So mentally, you know, we did prepare them, you know, before we left, you know, Bloemfontein.
All right, Coach, your team has proven before that it can score, you know, many goals in one games. You've done it against Baroka in your last game. I think it was in the Nedbank Cup as well. And you done it against Kaizer Chiefs as well. Are you expecting, you know, avalanche of goals tomorrow, especially from your side? I mean, on Saturday, right?
We always try our best as a team to make sure that, you know, we are balanced. We must be able to defend as a team. And going forward, it's one of our strengths. We must be able to go forward and score goals. And the games that we have played, you know, since we've been in the bubble has proved that our strikers have scored more than 10 goals in 8 games. So that alone tells us a lot, you know, that you see we've been very good, you know, offensive, and also if you look defensively, that's the area that we used to struggle, but it has improved tremendously, and we are so happy that, you know, we haven't conceded more like the way, you know, we have done in the previous, you know, before the lockdown. So there's much improvement. There's a balance now, you know, defending wise, and going forward, it's one of our strengths, and we always try to make sure that we use our weapon, you know, on the day of the game.
Coach, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the third time that you are facing Sundowns this season. It was in the quarterfinal of the MTN 8, and there you lost 3-1, and then in the league, the 2 times you played them, you lost 2-1. You think that having played them so much, you've now kind of figured them out, and do you think that it could be a 4th time lucky for you guys when you face them on Saturday?
Look, it's a different ball game. You know, they have beaten us before, and we have learned also, you know, how, you know, they have beaten us. So going to this one, you know, it's a different ball game. Our plan is to make sure that, you know what, we give our best and we play according to our plan and try to win the game like we normally do in each and every game that we approach. You know, all those previous games, though we lost the games, but, you know, our intention was clear, is to make sure that, you know, we go and win the game. But, you know, in football, it happens like that. You know, you plan to win the game, but at the end of the day, you get a different result. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. But what I can say is that, you see, we want to win. We want to win. We want to compete. We want to give our best. Like I said earlier on, that, you know, this is the cup that we have never won before, and it will be good for us, you know, to go all out and make sure that we do well.